And welcome back to the CBN News Channel. In the world of college and high school sports, there's a battle brewing over whether boys and men who identify as female can compete against biological females. Idaho is one of the epicenters. Its new law bans transgender athletes from female sports. Now, the ACLU is suing the state over the law and is asking the NCAA to boycott Idaho. We're joined today by Madison Kenyon, an Idaho State University track athlete who has filed a motion supporting the law, joined along with her attorney, Christiana Holcomb, with the Alliance Defending Freedom. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on the broadcast. Madison, let me begin with you. You found yourself competing against a transgender athlete, a biological male, in a college event. What happened?
Yeah, so when I was racing in cross country and in track, I did compete against a male athlete, and both times I lost. And it's just very discouraging and very frustrating because biologically, males are capable of so much more. So when you go out and you're training at the collegiate level, you're putting everything out there and training as hard as you can, and then you get beat by somebody who you can't really compete against because they will naturally hit levels of success in athletics that are higher than what I'm capable as a female.
Yeah. Christiana, to you, what's the significance of what's happening in Idaho?
Well, Idaho is the first state in the nation to pass a Fairness to Women's Sports Act designed for the common sense purpose of ensuring that only biological girls compete on the girls' team. And what the NCAA is doing here is really completely out of step with what the American public wants. A recent poll demonstrated that well over 75% of Americans agree it's unfair to allow males to compete in and to dominate girls' sports. So we really hope the NCAA does not go forward with any boycott of Idaho.
Yeah. Madison, why did you decide to get involved in this issue?
So there are obvious biological differences between males and females that make the way the two compete against each other in sports unfair. Typically, males have more favorable characteristics that allow them to compete at higher levels of success than females. And so when the two compete against each other, it's completely unfair. And so I personally have experienced that, and I've lost to a male, and I know that it's unfair. And so I got involved in this because I thought it was the best way for me to stand up for something that I believe in and to support women's sports and to advocate for these opportunities that should be protected for us, and to let other girls know that if they also think that they want fair competition, that they can speak up about it as well.
Yeah. Christiana, final question to you, ma'am. What would it look like if the NCAA actually boycotted the state, and what will happen if this new law protecting female athletes gets overturned?
Well, if the NCAA boycotts the state of Idaho, that sends a really chilling message to female athletes all across the country that the NCAA doesn't care about your fair competition. And look, ultimately, we do hope that Idaho's Fairness in Women's Sports Act will be upheld. It's consistent with the purpose and the promise of Title IX to female athletes and the objective of providing them with fair competition and the opportunity to showcase their athletic talents.
Madison and Christiana, thank you, ladies, for coming on the show. Wish you a great weekend.